Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And if I do that, thank you for doing that. Today we are going to learn how to make this pleated turban. This is a trending pleated turban. Can you see the pleated? Can you see how beautiful it is? So the first thing we are going to do as usual is going to be our fabric. So this fabric is called yori yori or baby, just depending on what you call it. So the first thing we are going to do, we're going to work on our material. So this is the material I'm using. I'm using a stretching material. Just see what I'm doing. It's very easy. I'm using a stretching material. You can use any stretching material of your choice. You can use like scuba, velvet. It just don't depend on you. So I'm going to have the three things there. I'm going to have the turban body. I'm going to have the base. Yes, and I'm going to have the third part. And that will be the top part for me to close the turban. Just see what I'm doing. So this is the first one. Just see what I'm doing. It's very easy. It's very easy. Just what I'm doing. This is going to be 7 inches. This is 7 inches. Just see what I'm doing. 7 inches by 5 inches. 7 inches by 5 inches, and this is my base. This is my base. So this is my base measurement. My base measurement is going to be 25 inches long by 5 inches wide. 25 inches long by 5 inches wide. That is it. I'm going to fold that part into two. Just look at my base. This is my base. It's very easy. This is the base to the turban body. This is very easy. Just look at it. 25 inches by 5 inches wide. So you can decide to take it to 23 or 24, just depend on you. I use 25. If you want to make just perfect, just use 23, 24, 25. So our next thing is our turban body. This is our turban body. This is our turban body. Our turban body is going to 30 inches by 30 inches, 30 inches long and 30 inches wide. Again, I'm going to repeat it again. 30 inches wide by 30 inches long. That is our turban body. It's going to be 30 30. So that is our turban body. You are going to place this on the table. Just see what I'm doing. See what I'm doing. Just see what I'm doing. If you're here for the first time, just know that this is as of now. So welcome. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to start marking. I'll start marking by 2 inches. I'll mark 2 inches down. Just 2 inches down. Just make sure your hand is very straight. Use your chalk to mark that part. I'm going to mark 2 inches from the beginning to the end of the fabric. I'll mark 2 inches from the beginning to the end of the fabric. Just see what I'm doing. Just very easy. You keep marking. Make sure your hand is so straight. Make sure your hand is straight. I will mark everything. Just see your hand is so straight. So just see what I'm doing. If you have a long ruler, you can use the long ruler to trace it. So just see what I'm doing. It's very easy. That is 2 inches. Everything is going to be 2 inches, 2 inches from the beginning of the turban body to the end. 2 inches. Just the way I'm marking it. So you keep on marking it to the end of the turban body. You can join me on Facebook. You can join my Facebook illustration. That is As of Minan. My Facebook name is Queen Prit. Just send message to me, Queen Pretty. On Instagram, Style by Minan. Just see what I'm doing. So I'll keep marking now. I'll keep marking. I'll keep marking. This video is a little bit long. Just see what I'm doing. You mark. That is my third line. That is my third line. You make sure your hand is very straight and it's very neat. Just make sure your hand is very straight. Just see what I'm doing. It's going to be 2 inches. Don't forget it's 2 inches. You can see I'm repeating that 2 inches. Let everything be 2 inches, 2 inches. Let's see what I'm doing. You do this to the last plate. See what I'm doing. Make sure you mark it well with your chalk. Make sure your chalk is showing on your fabric. That is it. 1, 2, 3. I will do that to the end. So just say it now. I'll mark it to the end. Wow. Can you see? I'll mark it to the end. So I'll be counting how many did I have. Don't forget our measurement is 30 inches by 30 inches. 30 inches by 30 inches. Just say it. So this is it. Just look at this. See it. I'm trying to show you perfectly. I'm just trying to show you. I have one, I have two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 9. I don't want to wash myself. I stop at 9. Just see what I'm doing. Oh, I think it's more than 10. I was not able to show you. I think I will show you later. Yes, we have 14. 14 mark line. I mark 14. Just see it 14. 14 line. Just see it. It is 14 line. That's two. Yes, 14 line. So just see what I'm doing. From that line, you're going to fold. See this, just see what I'm doing here. You're going to fold and sew down. You fold and sew down. You fold and sew down. Make sure your hand is very straight. Your hand must be very straight. You fold. Just see what I'm doing. From that mark place, you're going to fold it. It's going to be up just like this. And you sew down. You take the second one again, you sew down. You take the third one again, you sew down. Till you get to the last part of the turban body. You're going to sew everything down. Just look at it. I'll take this to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew this down. And that is our base. After sewing it, I'm going to join it with our base. Just see what I'm doing. Just see what make sure you use your machine thread. That's what I'm doing. So I'm done with the sewing. I'm done with the sewing. Just say, oh, I'm done with the sewing. Oh, sorry, I'm done with the half sewing. Yes, I just said I should show you this part so you're going to see how it looked like before it. Can you see? Just that is the outside. Look at it. This is the in. The in is very neat. I make it very neat. Make sure your work is very neat. Just see that. You keep sewing, you fold and sew. Just focus on what I'm doing. It's very easy. Make sure this line, make sure this is the beauty of it. This is the beauty of the turban. And you see that's the beauty of the turban. So everything is sewed down. Everything is sewed down. Just see everything is sewed down. Yes. What I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to join my band with the turban body. I'm going to use my, if you are a beginner, use the office pin to pin it down. Use the office pin to pin it down. So it's going to make your work very easy. So this is my turban body. I'm going to join the turban body with my office pin and I'm going to sew it down. Just see what I'm doing here. So you're going to notch the center of the turban body and the band. You notch the two parts together. So one will not be longer than the other. So it's going to be the same length. Just see what I'm doing. I'm going to notch that with my scissors. That is the center. You fold the two together so you can get it. So this is what I'm going to do now. So you are going to pin this together. You pin it down with your office pin, just the way I'm doing it. Just what I'm doing is very easy. So this is what I'm going to do. I want it to be very, very straight. So I'm going to pin it out with my office pin. It's very important for you to use office pin. Use the office pin to pin it down. Office pin is very cheap at the market. Just do what I'm doing. Use the office pin to pin it down. Use to pin it down. Can you see that our turban body is longer than our band? The turban body is longer than our band. So you are going to sew that part. You sew it on your sewing machine. You sew it down. Take it to your sewing machine and you sew it. Just sew it. What we're going to do. So I'm done with the sewing. I'm done with the sewing. This is the next part. Don't forget our measurement for ears. 7 inches by 5 inches. I've already sewed this. I've sewed this. I'm going to turn it out. I've sewed this. I'm going to turn it out. Just see what I'm doing. You turn this out. Let's see what I'm doing. It's very easy. This part I've already sewn it and I've turned it out. So I'm going to place our turban body. Just look at this. I want to just see that part. Yes, you fold into two so that you can look for the center. Just the way I'm doing my hand. So you're going to use the low parts. Just look at it. Yes. Just see what I'm doing. It's very, very easy. It's very easy. You're going to sew that part. Yes. Sew it parts. Make sure the front is very straight. Yes, sew that part. You sew that part on your sewing machine. Just what I'm doing is very easy. So what I'm doing. So follow me on Facebook, Queen Pretty. Follow my Facebook illustration, as of Mina. As of Mina. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's very easy. Subscription is free, and don't forget to on your notification button. Anytime I upload a new video, you're going to see it. And don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. So this part, I'll not be able to show you this part. I don't know what happened. I was not able to upload everything up here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'll fold this into two. Then from this part, from the beginning of the turban, you're going to do a running stitching. You know how to close our turban now. Just so check my previous video. You're going to do a running stitching round. That is the end of the turban. You do your running stitching with your needle and thread. You close it. You close everything down. I was not able to show that part, but so we are going to use your needle and thread to do a running stitching. After you fold it into two, just like the way I fold, from that, just can see from that part to the end of the turban. So this is our finishing look, guys. You can decide to use to design it with your stone, your pearl, your flower. So that's the finishing part. That is the finishing part. So I'll be seeing you next time on my next video. On your notification button so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Bye bye. See you next time. I love you all. Mwah.